Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mammolin Psychic Medium. Welcome to a twin flame in separation reading. If you are in separation with your twin flame, no contact, low communication, you want to know what's going on in this connection, where we're headed, any guidance that Spirit has for this connection, this reading is for you. If you're not interested in your past, this reading is not going to be for you. So move over to the collective love reading so that you're more in alignment with those messages. Spirit, I'm here with anybody who's been guided here today, all signs, anybody, any sign of the person that you're thinking of as well. What is my twin flame thinking and feeling? What are the messages that you have for us today? What is it that you need us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. I have established, settled, secure, wealthy. I want to be more established is how it's coming into me. A little bit of money and wealth and their own personal security is more important than a relationship. So it could be somebody that says, I need to focus on my work. I want to make more money. Having a relationship pulls me away from focusing on building my business or whatever it is that they're working on. So is money more important than a relationship? Maybe. I have longing, missing you. Let's talk. A reunion. Okay. So they could be missing you. You know, money doesn't make you happy. So if this person's only been focusing on work, they don't have that companionship in their life. They don't have that passion in their life. They could be really missing you. I have an isolation. I feel left alone. I did it to myself. This person could have walked away from this connection. So now they're almost saying, you know, I have nobody but myself to blame. And it is a feeling of that they are blaming themselves. And because I feel like they are realizing the consequences of their actions. So if they're alone and they're lonely, it could be because they did it to themselves. I cut ties. I wanted freedom. I wanted to be able to do whatever I wanted to do. So we probably have a runner here that is waking up to realizing that what they had was probably better, reminiscing about what we had, and then realizing there's a sense of selfishness that I put my career or my own priorities ahead of a connection. And maybe they're saying that didn't make me happy either. Sometimes people cut ties and they get back out there and the grass isn't greener than the other side. So they realize that they have made a mistake and they are looking back. That happens all the time. It's whether you want to take them back. That's the other side of it. I have a Queen of Swords. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a Four of Pentacles. And this is my Temperance. So the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands came into me as, how am I going to convince you? How am I going to show you that I am still passionate about you, or that I do still desire you, I do still want you? Because this queen feels very headstrong to me right now. This queen, I feel like, is very guarded with hurt me once, shame on me. You know, I'm not going to allow you to hurt me again, or you've hurt me more than once. So I feel like this queen is very, very guarded, and all this queen wants is peace of mind. And she is struggling, he is struggling, even though it's a queen energy, with how do I trust you again? How do I even allow you back into my life before you're going to have to explain yourself, is how I feel. Here's a Two of Cups. I feel like there's a little bit of a eye opener, okay, that this person is realizing that there is something very special about this connection. And they I guess they miss the connection. I'm going to say it that way. They miss what we have. It's as easy as that. I miss what we had. I walked away from a good thing, or I just miss holding you. I miss loving you. I long for you. So even when they're the runner, it doesn't mean that they don't miss you. Okay. They're running out of fear. They're running out of commitment. They don't want to commit. They run because their ego says, I don't want to take care of somebody else. I want to take care of myself and succeed. Then they look back and say, what did I do? What did I do to myself? It's like a self-sabotage cycle. So they do that over and over again. I have a Knight of Pentacles that did come into me as repair more than anything. That not so much getting my arms around wealth or finances, but it came into me as repair. That if I put in the time and the effort, I do feel like slowly I could repair this. So your person could be giving some thought to, it would take time. It would take time for you to break through the shield that you have put up. And I just feel like they know it would be an effort. I have a 9 of Wands. So there's I'm tired. It's been a long journey. It's been a long effort. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I want to say it that way. Twin flames go through so much. And then I have at the bottom of my deck, I have a 9 of Swords. So I worry that we'll never be together again. There could be a feeling of, I didn't realize what I had until I lost it. And now I'm worrying about, I feel like I pushed it away. I could be not sleeping at night. I'm going to say sleepless nights. And also a little bit of, I'm dreaming of you, that you are able to visit each other in your dreams. And I feel like you recognize each other, whether you just are waking up thinking about your person, they're waking up thinking about you. And I think that that's catching them off guard, that it's like 24 hours a day, like it never shuts off. So even when they're sleeping, that you're still in their conscience. So when they're cautious, then they're thinking about you, right? They're sound asleep and they're thinking about you. I should say it that way. All right, let's see what else let's get some messages. I wish I could erase you from my memory. I failed this relationship. It was a brutal end, and I wish you didn't break me. So they feel broken in some ways. Maybe it was brutal. Maybe we said things that were very unkind to each other and very difficult to forgive. Like, I can't believe you said that. I'm sorry for the way I behaved at the end of our relationship. I know I hurt you and I wanted to be better. So do we have an I'm sorry? Do we have, where's my 2 of Cups? Actually, I like my Ace of Wands with this, my Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is saying, I still have the stress. I still have the I guess the hope and the desire that if we can find a way to say, I'm sorry to each other, that we can try again and we can get over the hurt that we caused. And I do feel like that particular night, the Knight of Wands, is a night that charges forward with passion, charges forward with desire. And it has to start with an I'm sorry. It has to start with, I'm realizing now that I hurt you. I'm realizing now I hurt myself. I'm realizing now that this was a big mistake of some kind. What more could I ask for? At least you are happy. So, but I'm staring at the phone. That just came into me. It's they might be happy that they think that you are going to be able to move on, or you got what you wanted. You asked for them to leave, something like that. But it is a feeling of staring at their phone. Okay. This sense of, I can't stop looking at my phone and thinking it's going to ring. So are they expecting you to call them and chase them? That would be something that would be concerning to me. So their ego could be so inflated that they say, well, if you wanted me, you'd be reaching out to me. If you thought I was so great, you'd be chasing me. You're not going to chase anybody. This person's a grown-up. This person can come to you and apologize and explain their actions to you and tell you exactly how they feel and what's going to be different this time. I remember every detail that day and beautiful moments. So I'm going to put this into sweet and fond memories, that not every part of this relationship was upsetting, that we have a lot of love. We have a lot of memories. Otherwise, you wouldn't be thinking about your twin flame. It's the hard days that we have a hard time getting over. And then we have all these beautiful memories of what it felt like to be with this person. So they could be thinking of you and you could be thinking of them, and just remembering the good times. And I think the further we get away from a difficult ending or things, harsh words, the more we remember the good stuff. We have a tendency, thankfully, as humans, that we are able to let go of some of the harsh words and just remember the love. I'll contact you when I'm able to. Right now, my life is too complicated to bring you into it, but know that I want to talk to you. I always feel that way with twin flames, that I just want to hear your voice, or if I could just hear your voice without strings attached and we could just connect, see how you're doing. I'm seeing how you're doing. I just feel like that is what they want. They just want to know everybody's okay while they're kind of working on unfinished business. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension that is sometimes there when we talk. So I want to go back to it, things being a little bit easier, or I'm tired of the same fight all the time. We talk about the same things over and over again. So we have to go back to having some fun and some joy. We are coming into union, 11/11. I love that. So is Spirit sending this person back to you? Is this person on their way? So I love that. And let's get one more for today. I need to be strong in who I am before I can merge my energy with yours in the 3D. I'm afraid I would lose myself in this relationship. So you have somebody who still is trying to figure out who they are and what they are wanting. But I do feel this sense of there's going to be a day that this union comes back together. And I absolutely feel like there is sleepless nights and staring at their phone. And if they didn't care about you, then they wouldn't be putting all this effort into thinking about you. They would have just walked away. So we're going to put this out into the universe. We're going to ask Spirit to guide you. If this is meant to be, we are going to ask Spirit to bring this connection back together. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolinsPsychicMedium.com.